Today's lesson is on adding and subtracting decimals. To explore this concept, we're going to use the following example. Robert is a long distance runner. His practice distances for 5 days last week are shown in the table. We had to find out how far Robert ran in the 5 days last week. So in order to do this question, we're going to have to find the total distance by adding the 5 distances together. Add this to your notes. We need to remember when we're adding and subtracting decimals that we need to line up the decimals, and we may need to use zeros as placeholders. So to find the total distance, I'm going to add 9 95/100, 10, 11 7/10, 9 621,000, and 12 5/10. So we're going to add these together. I've lined up my decimals, but I'm also going to have to put in zeros as placeholders. You can see we actually need to go up to 3 digits after the decimal. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 plus 0 is 1. 5 plus 2 is 7. 9 plus 7 is 16, plus 6 is 22, plus 5 is 27. Put down your 7, carry your 2. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 9 is 19, plus 2 is 21, plus 2 is 23. Carry your 2. And 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. And our decimal and our answer goes in line with the decimal in the question. So we ran a total of 53 771,000ths of a kilometer. We need to use front-end estimation, though, to check to ensure our answer is reasonable. So for front-end estimation, you just drop the digits after the decimal. So we have 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 9 plus 12. When you add these together, 9 and 9 is 18, plus 2 is 20, plus 1 is 21, and 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. So using front-end estimation, we can tell that our answer is reasonable. You should also write a sentence to support your answer. Robert ran a total of 53 771,000ths of a kilometer. Example 2, we're asked to find out how much further did Robert run on Monday than Thursday. So to find out how much farther, we're actually going to have to subtract. So we take Monday's distance, 9 95/100, and subtract Thursday's distance, 9 621,000. Again, we're going to need to use a 0 as a placeholder. Since we can't do 0, subtract 1, we're going to have to borrow from the 5. So we have 10 subtract 1 is 9. 4 subtract 2 is 2. 9 subtract 6 is 3. Bring down your decimal. And 9 subtract 9 is 0. Use front-end estimation to see if our answer is reasonable. So we just drop the decimals. 9 subtract 9 is 0. So we can tell that our answer is reasonable. It's close to our estimate. And we state our answer. Robert ran 329 thousandths of a kilometer more on Monday. Example 2. You can pause the video now and try these 3 on your own. And then you can unpause the video to see if you've done it correctly. So I've lined up my decimals. I've used a 0 as a placeholder. 8 plus 0 is 0. 7 plus 4 is 11. Carry my 1. Put your decimal in line. 5 plus 3 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. And 2 plus 0 is 2. Over here, I've lined up my decimal and used a 0 as a placeholder. 0 plus 1 is 1. 3 plus 5 is 8. 6 plus 7 is 13. Carry your 1. Drop your decimal. 4 plus 3 is 7. Plus 1 is 8. 2 plus 2 is 4. And 1 plus 0 is 1. For the last one, be careful because this one is subtraction. We lined up our decimals, put in 0 as a placeholder. 6 subtract 0 is 6. 5 subtract 6 you can't do, so you're going to have to borrow. 15 subtract 6 is 9. Bring down your decimal. Again, you can't do 1 subtract 8, so you need to borrow. 11 subtract 8 is 3. 2 subtract 7 you can't do, so you need to borrow. 12 subtract 7 is 5. And 3 subtract 1 is 2. Now we should use front-end estimation again to make sure our answer is reasonable. 3 plus 5 is 28. 124 plus 23 is 147. 432 subtract 178. We can't do 2 subtract 8, so you need to borrow. Can't do 2 subtract 7, so you need to borrow again. 12 subtract 7 is 5, and 3 subtract 1 is 2. Using front-end estimation, we can ensure our actual answers are reasonable.